Hello and welcome. I'm Naomi Susan Isaacs, international charisma consultant, coach and speaker, and founder of the Institute of Charismology. Today, I want to talk about aging. Not anti-aging, aging. Aging joyfully, aging successfully, aging creatively, and aging in joy of knowing that many of the things that you wanted to do in your life, you actually did. Many of my younger friends say to me, "Oh, age is just a number." But please let me tell you, no, age is not just a number. When you get past the age of 70, you probably will find your energy beginning to dwindle. Some of you will notice that earlier. I'm noticing it now. I'm 76 and I'm beginning to notice that I need more sleep. I can't get up and power my way through the day 2 days in a row. I can power my way through one day and the next day I have to take it quietly, and so on. These are some of the symptoms of a normal old age. But I am one of the happiest people that I know. And that, I think, is due to the fact that I was lucky enough in my middle years to realize that if I don't do it now, we'll talk about it in a moment, if I don't do it now, it might be too late. And what is it? I think we all have dreams and visions when we're younger. And many of us, maybe even most of us, certainly I did, I had the feeling that my dream would have to wait because I had to do other things first. Things that the community expected of me, like getting married, having children, building a house, all the conservative stuff that my generation expected of successful people. And of course I wanted to be successful. Who doesn't? But for some reason, I just didn't want to do this. I did get married. I got married to a wonderful man who today, after over 35 years of being divorced from him, we're still good friends. I did get married, although that wasn't on my original to-do list. And having children was never on my to-do list, and there I'm grateful to myself for having stuck to that wish to remain without children. It's not everybody's vision in life to be a good mother. Now, if you're one of these people who loves children and you've got wonderful children, I'm happy for you. If that's what you want, then I am happy for you, because I believe that people should do as much as they can to achieve what they personally want. But I was lucky that I stuck to that particular wish, because when I was 43, I believe it was now, and divorced, I was faced with the question, what now? Do I continue just going to work and coming home in the evening, cooking supper, watching television, and waiting until it's time to retire, and then see if I can still do something creative with my life? And I looked back and I remembered that I used to once want to become a singer. It had always been a hobby, but I had wanted to do it professionally. And so I did what I find even more people doing nowadays, which makes me really happy. I awarded myself a year off, a sabbatical year, to see if the music world would accept me. I wanted to become a jazz singer. And of course I wanted to become successful and all the rest of it. Well, the music world did accept me. I never became rich or famous through it, but I became extremely happy, and I started teaching, singing, and then I started coaching singers and actors. And then people came along who were not singers and actors, but they were presenters in business. And because I had worked in industry, I knew how companies function, and it was a joy to coach them to help bring their creativity to their workplace. And so now, having had the courage then, and I really say it didn't take much courage, I was much more afraid of what would happen if I didn't do it, but I had the courage then to quit my job and tried to become a singer, and all that has evolved in the meantime is a result of that. And to quote my mother, old age is the sum of what went before. So if you're now in your 40s, round up somewhere between 35 and 50, maybe it's time to take a look at what it is that you have always wanted to do. Are you doing it? And if you're not doing it, please take it from me. It's time to start. Your vision, your childhood dream might have to take a different form to the original form of the dream and the vision. But please, please start so that you don't get to the age of 65, 70, 75, 80 and have to look in the mirror and say to yourself, I didn't even try. Go for it. Give yourself the time. Give yourself the gift of the freedom to try out your vision and your dream. Who knows what it will turn into? I thought I would become a jazz singer, and I hoped I would become well enough known to be able to survive financially as a jazz singer. But no, it all turned out completely differently, and it is absolutely wonderful. I wouldn't exchange my life with anybody else's life, not for all the tea in China. And so please, I'm just imploring you, have a go at your vision, give yourself the gift of time, and watch your life evolve. So that when you get to my age, you can collect all your experiences, all your knowledge, all your learnings, all the things that you've collected in your wonderful bag of tricks, and pass it on to your children, to your grandchildren, to help and to empower them to live their lives the best way that they know how, with creativity, as a contribution to the community, as a contribution to the joy of life, as a contribution to other people's lives. Because I'm sure that's what it's about. It's about sharing what we know. And in order to share it, we have to know something. That's it from me for today. I wish you a wonderful time exploring your visions, finding out what it is you really wanted to do, doing it, having a go at it. And I look forward to talking to you again in the next video.